We are the one, the light in the dark. One heart, one world, one spark. We are the one, together we rise. One dream, one voice, one sky. Hi, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Women Empowered Across the World. And this is our podcast. And I have amazing guests today. I have Megan from South Africa. I have Maria from UK. I have Melissa from Texas. I have Chinere from Northern California, and she is in Nigeria, all over the place. I have Alina from Poland. I have Jackie from Texas, but Texas, I'm sorry, Arizona, and her heart is global along with mine, but she hangs out a lot in Africa. And then I'm Carol Witt, and I am residing in Florida, and I'm global. We just went into 62 countries. We're now in Turkey. So, so very, very excited about having every, and Megan from South Africa. And I'm so very excited about having our guest on today. And guys, just know she's not in a great space right now because she is in Kampala, Africa, and they've got a lot of flooding happening right now. Lives lost, houses swept away. And so please, please keep them in your prayers. Okay. And we're going to bring Shanta on, and she's going to share her story with us. Please, Shanta, join us.
Thank you for that introduction. I'm so happy to meet you all, and most of it inspired each really inspiring stories, and I'm amazed how one corner are inspiring other people and also doing so much with the world with this privilege. I think all of us share the same passion about touching lives. It's really, really. A little bit about myself. I did schooling in Mombasa, Kenya, got married in Delhi, and our business is moved to Uganda, where both my children are now well. Flown away, it left the nest, so I something for this country and Uganda, and that's how I started my humanitarian journey in 2017. I was also personally going through very rough patch myself. My goals, I didn't have any system around me, but I understood that, and I myself was really denial period that I'm very young. Why me? Very difficult years. I had learned to practically get it straight. And when I gathered myself back, I had some treatments done, and then was back on my feet. I knew I was ready to that I started. It is also part of my spiritual journey as well. So I have seen His Holiness from Swami Maharaj saying things, serving communities. I think I was really inspired by this as well. That's how the journey began. I couldn't put myself one shoe saying that, okay, I'll just empower women, girls, because I think we live in a society where everybody supports each other. Father, mother, the child, grandparent, everybody has their capacity. They have their own input on the well-being of society. And each community, I think this is the well-being of the community builds upon nations. My idea was to just support a few children in the beginning, but 8 years down the line, we started with this nutrition program, slum areas, which and that really imbalance in their studies, so they can't concentrate well, they are probably sick on and off. So this really affected their attendance in school. So My idea was to start nutrition programs around some areas in Uganda. But today I'm so proud to say that we have not only started nutrition programs, we do plastic materials, we do menstrual hygiene programs, we do uh, nutrition packs for elderly and disabled children in the communities. We do bore wells, we have just done 30 wells. And we have done over 84 health camps where we have a core team of 20 doctors and an extended team of 54 doctors, where we
Wow.
go to the most rural areas in Uganda where sometimes we don't even have accommodation.
Mhm.
And we have run over 84 camps like that, reaching out to about 300,000.
Ooh, wow. So,
And as I talk right now, last week, 15 days back, we were in such rural community, this Visa, and we treated about 5,000 people in that area days. And after coming back, we were in the most rural area again, serving plastic materials. Just yesterday, I'm back from that journey, and yes, some of the areas don't have even a secondary school. When I met these girls in primary class, and I had gone there to encourage them because they have finished their first level of primary education. But one girl came to me and asked me, like, what is next? In that area, in radius of about 75 kilometers, I didn't really that. And I, honestly speaking, I didn't sleep. I felt like, what hope am I giving her, telling her how she can? These are some of the areas we reach out to, not where everybody knows about it, but we have tried to give hope to so many children.
mm, mm. Wow. Wow. Shanta, uh, you have made a difference for so many people. So many people. That is absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. Is there anything else you want to share with us before we ask some questions?
Like, I think that's what I do. But I can just add on to that that I foundation runs on just families and friends making us. We do have any grants. But yes, if we could get more, we could reach out to resources are always running, especially medical camps, menstrual hygiene. But whatever comes our way, we are always happy to see where we can give right places. I have seen terrible cases like in the recent health camp. A lady, you would just see her so well. She was just in the other queues, registering, general consultation. And then as she was waiting for her medication, she just collapsed. And we felt like, what's wrong with her? Because she never mentioned to the doctor that she had high fever. We found out she had severe malaria. We had to
Mm.
right there. We are not a hospital. We are just a full setting healthcare where we sometimes have, but saving lives, working with an amazing team. I have a very amazing
Yeah.
team, and
Yeah.
we have seen children as well coming in second kids. This team never tires. Imagine 5 doctors looking after maybe 500, 800 patients in a day.
Mm.
End of the day, the way they are from the starting are the same way they treat everybody such a dignified way
Mm.
they deserve. It's
Mm.
never like village and it's never like that. And same with menstrual hygiene. We have seen cases where it's hard to believe until you are in the picture. There's a girl I always ask them questions. I ask one in a group of girls like, if not pads, what have you been using? wow, or sometimes it's girls who do have it by specs. They are not very cheap.
Mm.
And she told me what they do is so they just sometimes put soil in a plastic bag and put some holes and then wear that in a pen. Imagine how uncomfortable that would be.
Yeah.
And she comes to school like that. And
Mm.
these are real stories. It's not that I picked it from somewhere and I'm telling this is what I have taken
Mhm.
from girls in today's world.
Mm.
So no matter sometimes you feel so low, you feel like the resources are not enough.
Mm.
You have to go to the most remotest areas. You need fuel, you need cars, you need people to help. But this drives me completely that no, somebody somewhere is waiting. It's not about helping. It's about giving somebody up
Mm.
that they are not for, they are not
Wow. Wow.
about scholastic materials. This the recent trip I went
Mm.
was a school under a tree. Do you know the cardboard slates we used to write and rub it off? I think I have not heard about these things for so long, but they're still using them. One teacher said that when you have a lot to write and do exam, I don't know if you believe this, but I saw it with my own eyes. They take a stick and do the exam on the floor in the mud. After writing it on the mud, the teacher marks it, records the numbers somewhere, and then because that it's just wiped away because they're writing. That's how they it's
Wow.
it's I'm
Mm.
so sorry. I'm
Yeah.
so sorry. It's just recent, so it's very hard for me to even myself to understand that it's
Mm.
hard.
Shanta, thank you for your heart. Thank you that you're the one. You stepped up and said, I'm going to do something. I'm going to do something about this. And I got it really is your passion. It's your heart that has you do what you do. Thank you. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. There has to be somebody.
There
And
has to be. Yeah,
there has
I
to
would
be
say
somebody.
if not me, then because if
Oh,
everybody starts pointing fingers, let them do it. Let them do it. And we can't blame the government. We
hmm,
can't blame anyone. If I can't do it, then everybody has to start some matter how little it gets.
yeah. Thank you so much for sharing your story. Oh my goodness. And inside of all that's going on in your area right now, thank you for sharing your story with we will be putting it out everywhere to let people know what you do, what you are about, what your heart's about. Okay, so we have some questions. Melissa, go ahead. You have your hand up.
Hi, Shanta. I just want to acknowledge you for all that you're going through and all that you're doing. I know this isn't easy, and you're in the right place with the right group of people who also have the same heart as you do. Um,
Mhm.
so I just acknowledge you for that. And I just wanted to ask you, what's the big vision? If you were to just wave a magic wand and just have it be exactly how you envision it, what would that be?
Ooh.
My vision right now is to set up a mobile van which
Mm.
can reach out to places and empower these girls in rural areas with first digital skills. It will be also a mobile library, and it will also help them uh, learn skills because the everyday school skills, education skills are different than when you go around, like how to save money, how to budget your accounts. Maybe in future, if you get a machine only, we can teach them stitching. I'm not looking at setting up a place because I don't find myself. But if I will be, say, near Kampala, then I'll be serving only that. But if I have a mobile web, I could be going to places every other quarterly or every other 5 days, same thing, reaching out. We already done one pilot program about the digital scheme that we had.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
And
Wow.
they are now employed at some hotels and restaurants being cashiers. So I feel like the girls really in rural areas can benefit. So this is my big vision. And also the same man can also take the medical people and go and treat people with access.
Oh, you want to reach more people, more and more.
Yes.
Yes, I got it. Wow.
Thank you, Shanta.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. All right. We have another question. Chinere, go ahead and ask your question. And then Alina.
Thank you so much. Thank you for all you do. We can really feel your passion and also feel your pain. And I think when we are out to serve, you have to have it in you to see the good in others in order to sacrifice yourself to be able to give. And I really, really acknowledge you for that. I really applaud you. And I hope with your vision of getting a mobile unit, which will actually help you reach more people, I think is a noble idea. So hopefully there's a way that we can help. I believe in the fact that says that a journey of 1,000 miles starts with putting one foot forward, and just having a vision can bring it to reality. So thank you, and on top of that, remain safe. See, I serve in the Board of Education here in the US. And I know sometimes we talk about Africa and other nations, but we have similar problems here too. We have in certain area children that actually go to school without meals. And I think sometimes when we look at them and say, I see you, and that gives them hope and actually allows them to open up. So, working with kids and being able to gain their trust to talk to you, even to be able to provide them sanitary needs, is impactful. So, I will reach out and I'll see what I can do. Thank you so much for coming and sharing your story.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay, Alina, you have a question. Go ahead.
Yes, before I ask my question, I would like just to say something that will be not said by Shanta for sure, but I would like everybody to know that Shanta is a recipient of Changemaker Award and in 2022, and Outstanding Social Work Award by Indian Women's Association Uganda.
Aw.
And also she was a recipient of CSR services by Indian High Commissioner Uganda in 2022. And let me just read the quote because it will be a summary of what this wonderful, amazing woman is doing. Who we are, this is how Shanta started one of her latest posts. Who we are is not measured by our impact on others. That's who we are. We are not who we say we are. We are not who we want to be. We are the sum of the influence and impact that we have in our lives on others. So I think this is exactly her wonderful, amazing personality and work in a nutshell. One of my questions already was asked because I wanted to ask Shanta about your vision, but maybe something that you need right now in this moment. What would help you to work with girls, with children, and to expand your work right now? Sewing machines, school supplies, whatever.
Shanta, you are muted.
Let's
There you
let's
go.
declare it. Let's declare
Yes,
it.
let's declare it.
that you learn it as a mobile van, then again, of course, the digital skills, if you would keep them.
Okay.
Laptops definitely help us now. Sometimes there's also a lot of areas they come from. There's a lot of theft. They know there's a laptop in their house. Definitely the attack tends to come. So we want to equip the mobile van with the laptop so that it works, it has its own power, and then when we come back, we can have them. But also, as it is a mobile van, it will go frequently to those areas so that they can have time to practice whatever they have learned. Apart from that, yes, we did funds. Those medical camps can run without medicine. Some of them are so expensive. The medical camps we run in some of the health centers are so far, like 35 kilometers. Recently, the camp we did, we got a lady, crossed a lake with a small pen, crossed the lake, walked about 10 kilometers, found a transport means, dropped her in another town. So she actually crossed 4 towns to come to where we are. So you can imagine in that whole area, there was no medical. Even if she went to a doctor, probably they would prescribe her medicines. Again, she would start taking. So our health camps, we provide everything from general consultations, women's health, children's health, dental, eye, and then also free medications. So definitely funds is something we really need for these camps. There are more places waiting for the such health camps, and definitely that's what we need. And we really need. But of course, the need, there is no boundary to what each area needs. Some areas need more wells. We have done 32 more wells so far. So many girls come and thank us. Women come and thank us every time. There is one video on my social media page where a whole community literally comes and celebrates, dancing, singing, because women now don't have to walk miles, and then walking those miles, they can use that time to do something better, playing kitchen. And not to forget that girls too also go through so much when they go to fetch water. Sometimes they are attacked by men on the way, they are like. So having a safe water source near them where they can fetch it, drink it, less sick people in the community. It's a holistic approach. So maybe one of you is passionate about education. You can tell us that I'm interested in giving scholastic material. Somebody else is passionate about waters. We can say you give borewell. Somebody is passionate about health. He's a doctor and wants to come and serve the communities. Please come and join our team. So we cater for all because these needs are there. I think I have never narrowed myself down. But whatever comes.
Wow.
But right now, my dream is about mobile van. A lot of disabled children are also waiting for physiotherapy, which we get here.
Yeah.
So many widespread having physiotherapy schools.
Yeah.
Giving
We want you out there way more places, way more people that you can make a difference with. Wow, that is so amazing. Okay, Maria, you have your hand up. Go ahead.
Thank you so much, Shanta. I'm sad that I haven't been able to hear terribly well, so I've been really quite close to the screen because it's been a bit coming and going. But I acknowledge you because I heard from the others. But when you said you were looking for a mobile van, that touched me because in Kenya also we're looking in that direction. And I just wondered where or how you're thinking are you going to try and get sponsorship from a company, or how are you going to do that? And also in my mind's eye, because I think you're dealing with a lot of people, yeah, I saw a fleet of them. I didn't see one, I saw several. I think you need more than one. And what you can do, you can get, you can be the advertising for the people who supply the vans. Yeah. You could actually make that partnership
Mm,
because yes, you could try and raise the money from, from donations, but you're going to be traveling around the country, right? And you'd be a billboard for that saying, we are supporting the community. Look who we are. We are supporting the community. And it will go well for them. So that's what I would say to you. It's my contribution, and that's, I think, the way we're looking to do something. So I hope that helps. And I just love you for all that you're doing. I can see it in your face. If I can't hear it with my ears, I can see who you are, and I feel privileged to be in your presence. Thank you.
beautiful.
That was really an idea. It's really a brilliant idea. Thank you so much for giving.
Yeah.
I'll try it. I
Um,
don't want to
go
play
for it.
for now. I want to try with one and see how it, then we can see it.
And because you mentioned it on this podcast, you don't know whose wife, whose girlfriend, whose, person in their life, maybe even one of the men is listening from a distance. And, oh, we need to do something.
Yeah. Yeah.
And just create it that you have that van, okay? Because you need it
That
to
fleet.
do what you're
That
doing.
fleet.
And declare, not just create, but
Yeah.
declare that you have a fleet to help all these people where you are. I'm going to watch your progress with interest, totally. Maybe we collaborate. Let's see.
Ooh, there you go. See,
Wow.
collaboration is where it's at. You want to collaborate with every one of us here. Find out how to collaborate with every one of us here. And Shanta, I teach a program and it starts May 22nd and it's all about mindset. And I would love to have some of your people come and be a part of it. It's a free scholarship to all of Africa. So I'll be reaching out to you. Okay. Because I'm all about education. Yeah. So
Wonderful opportunity. Thank you
yeah.
so much.
So yeah, every one of us here can somehow find a way to collaborate with you and work with you. Jackie, you have your hand up. Go ahead.
Did you not? Well, congratulations and thank you for being here.
Yeah.
However, did you not mention water?
Yeah.
Maria, pay attention. Okay, Maria's going to tell you what she can do to assist in your growth in that area. Maria?
Absolutely.
I mean, you guys are
Okay,
real
well,
close to each other, Uganda. I mean, like Lake Victoria is what it's all about.
yes.
Mhm.
So what we've done, we're Water for the World. Okay. We looked at Lake Victoria. We created that Lake Victoria is a beautiful, pristine freshwater lake full of delicious fish. And we looked at the journey of the water that goes from Lake Victoria also, and clearly Uganda and Tanzania, and then to the Nile, and then to the Mediterranean, hence Water for the World, because it makes a difference. And the borehole we've done, all these people know, I'm sure, that we've altogether since January, we've affected the lives of nearly 8,000 people, not just with one borehole, but with other projects too. And what I have come up with is that we can be Water for the World. We're Water for the World Kenya already over there, and we can have Water for the World Uganda. But what we can't do right now is fundraise for you, because we're fundraising for Kenya to finish what we have planned to do this year. But we can collaborate because, we're just next door. Yeah. I'm in England, but they are just next door. And gradually, maybe our team can teach some of your people to do what they did. So there's a transfer of technology going on. So that's our aim. But right now we're focused on getting the fundraising to do the 23 boreholes that the Kenyan government, the county government, have asked us to look at. And what I've discovered by my phone call, even to a charity in London, I said, if I give you a location for a borehole, will you do it for us? No, we can't. We outsource to a company. So we've actually put two and two together because there hasn't been any difference in the community, over this period of time. then clearly we need to have community development absolutely at the same time as the borehole with the credit union for the women, for looking after everything. So we've got now like a track record of what we've done in January. So now we're looking for the sponsorship to be able to continue our program.
Beautiful.
And we want to transfer, what we've learned. Yeah.
So Maria, reach out to Shanta and be able to share anything that you could share to make a difference in the area of water for her and what she is up to. Wow.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So Shanta, everyone in here, you could collaborate with in some way or another. And we please put your information in the chat so we can reach out to you and we can start making some plans. Okay. And I want to reach out to you because my program is starting May 22nd, and I would love to have some of your people in our program and you also in the program. So, and you will be in a global structure that will really open a lot of doors for you, probably. Okay. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much for another amazing episode of Women Empowered Across the World. And this is a platform where women come together and our guests share their story and inspire many out there. And then we put it out all over social media so more people can hear it. So if you love our episodes, please subscribe to our channel. Please share it with your sphere of influence because yours is not ours. And let's get it out there. Let's let people know that Shanta wants a mobile fleet so she can get her work everywhere. Let's support this. Let's stand together. And guys, if you want to be a guest, please reach out to one of us. We're all over LinkedIn. Please come and share your story with us so we can get it out to many people. This is a platform where women get to empower others. Your story, your voice can empower many. And we want to be people that support women's empowerment across the world. Let's thrive together. Let's not do this alone. Let's go together. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
In this war, there's no divide.